What's up, everybody, and welcome to a quick little video. Hold on, let me just make sure I'm recording with the right mic. But yes, so as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm actually talking about Minecraft news today. And I normally don't talk about these kinds of things, but I feel this piece of news is actually running really under the radar, and I don't know why. So essentially what has happened is Bukkit, the creators and kind of owners of Bukkit, have decided to shut it down. They were disappointed with the EULA, the new Minecraft EULA, and they were in fear that they've kind of always been operating in a gray area to begin with, and they don't, because, you know, they're making money and they're not supposed to be technically. So they both, if you go on the Bukkit website right now, you could see yesterday the one head guy kind of said, all right, that's it, we're done, sorry. And then you know, whatever, something happened, which I'll go over in a second. And then today, if you go on, you'll see the other admin actually said, okay, well, sorry, that's it. And yeah, so going a little bit more into this, after the one head guy, I don't know their names, I'm sorry. I'm really trying to put this whole thing in layman terms. I try to read through all the raw material, and it got me confused. So I figured I would make a video just kind of going over it as simple as possible. If you want to see something a bit more detailed, well, you came to the wrong place, sorry. But yes, so as I was saying, after the one guy made that post, a Mojang person, someone that works at Mojang, to my understanding, comes onto the Bukkit and he crosses out what that guy posted. It's still there, you can still read it, but it's all crossed out. And Mojang kind of stepped in and said, well, plot twist, we actually bought Bukkit 2 years ago, and you're not allowed to do this. So apparently during this, about 2 years ago, during the whole kind of transition stage while Notch was leaving and Jeb was taking over, right after that, when they were starting to recruit some of the Bukkit members as Dinnerbone, when he joined and stuff, part of the terms and conditions that was Mojang would get Bukkit. So apparently, according to the secondary post made by TNT, I actually know that guy's name, another Bukkit admin, apparently according to that, none of the Bukkit's members or staff as of right now had any idea this was going on. Apparently they were all clueless to this, and they didn't realize they were owned by Mojang and Curse, obviously. And yeah, so apparently this was kind of it was kept secret, and according to it, it was kind of flown under for whatever reason. I could see, I think at the time period, it might have been kind of weird, a company, the main company buying the fan-driven thing. And yeah, so basically the Bukkit team itself has decided to quit, but Mojang, kind of being like the upper management quote-unquote figure, has said, no, you're not quitting, and or said, well, the project will go on. So, I mean, this is both good and bad. I mean, you could really look at it either way. Bukkit, as we know it, is gone. The main developers are gone. They're not going to be a part of that anymore. And what happens now is, well, going to be interesting. Mojang is updating Bukkit, they said. They also said 1.8 is coming out this week, and Bukkit will be updated for that. But I think this is quite interesting, again, because, I don't know, it's a weird situation where I think it'll open and close doors. I read someone say that, and I think that's the best way of putting it, that Bukkit is going to be different now. I don't think it'll be the same as it previously was, because it's new developers. The old developers are gone. They've been phased out. They are quitting, and yeah. So what this means for most servers, or what it means for my servers, even more importantly, actually nothing, because I don't use Bukkit. I use Spigot and Cauldron, and Cauldron is the whole FML plus Forge thing. If you play like Pixelmon servers, 90% of them use Cauldron, which it used to be MCPC, but Cauldron is actually based off Spigot, which is a Bukkit derivative. So it kind of took the source code of Bukkit and made a much more optimized version. Cauldron, that's what Cauldron did. There are some other versions, you know, for other things, but Spigot definitely seems to be the biggest. So it really doesn't affect me at all, because Cauldron is its own separate entity. It's not, it is like a, you know, like if you look at the human evolution, you know, it like kind of branched off into its own thing, and Cauldron branched off of Spigot, making it Forge and Spigot. So that's kind of what's going on with that. If you guys want to go check it out, you should go on Twitter. I know a lot of the stuff's been on there, and on Bukkit.org. You could find a lot of the stuff on there as well. But I just thought this kind of piece of news was getting overlooked, and I wanted to share it with some of you guys because I don't think it should be getting overlooked. I think it's a pretty big thing. I mean, as I said, it's not going to really affect me, but it will affect servers. It will affect Minecraft as a whole, because now Mojang is taking control of this. I mean, I would feel comfortable saying that 90% of servers, or maybe not 90, but at least 50% of servers out there use Bukkit, and Spigot obviously is probably the other 50%, and probably is a little less than that, but still, stuff's going to change, so keep an eye on it. Again, it is developing news. It's only from yesterday this has all been going on, and I just haven't seen this anywhere. I found out because I went on Bukkit.org to go look at plugins and stuff, and I saw that, and I was like, wait, what the hell? What's going on? So, yeah, again, links in the description to, I'll link some of the Twitters that are important, and I'll give a link to Bukkit.org if you're interested in that. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and if anything else crazy happens, maybe I'll make another video about that. Again, this is not really normally what I make videos on, but I figured it needs to be said. So, yeah, see you all later.